A lot of people say that I've made a mistake, that I'm not studying. Do you think I've made a mistake? What's up everyone, it's Bron, not my name. Definitely has a nice ring to it though. Bron. Let's stop doing that. So I was thinking about the other day about this whole vlogging thing. I had this worry, that is running out of content. So then I thought to myself and I realized, well, if you run out of content, then you technically run out of life. That's what you're basically saying. I mean, here's life, and then you run out of it. So I decided, you know what, there's so many little things in the world that we often overlook. Doing this vlogging thing is really going to help me just try appreciate those a little bit more. A lot of the time we just get so carried away with our own life. As a vlogger, I think people are like, oh, I have to show this amazing life, I have to jump off a cliff, I have to jump out of a plane. That's not the case. A lot of the time it's the little things that just make life so interesting. So I didn't decide to vlog to entertain. Well, I did, but that comes natural. I decided to vlog because of the surgery process and because I wanted to continue developing my skills in DaVinci Resolve, which is the editing software I use. So there's a lot of different reasons why I want to vlog. It's not just because I want to be famous. That's not really a goal of mine. And the monetization issue, all of that is not really a focus. It's more about having fun and enjoying little things in life. So yeah, that's my motivation for today. For those of you who don't follow my Instagram or Snapchat stories, I kind of vent on social media quite a lot. I posted the other day how this Uber driver, now I love Uber. I have probably taken about over 300 trips. I don't know what I would do without Uber. But this one dude, was so rude. So I get into the car, you know, everything's fine. You know, he starts making a conversation. I'm like, great, this is gonna be an awesome trip. So you get into the car and you have the normal Uber conversations where it's like, you know, what do you do for a living? His assumption of me being a student is obviously justified. I don't look like a person of work. Then I said to him, look dude, I'm not studying, like I want to do dancing, I want to do photography. Studying is just not for me at the moment. I'll probably study later in life. And he just wrecked me. I cannot tell you how hurt and defeated I felt, because here I am, like, you know, I'm following my passion and I feel so ambitious, and here's this Uber driver just wrecking me to pieces about how I've made the wrong decision in life. I actually could defend myself with a lot of ground in terms of what I wanted to do and the reason why I'm doing it, and I think that kind of gave me a little bit of reassurance of where my life is going. I was actually kind of happy that conversation happened. Thank you Uber driver for making me realize such amazing things in life. Moving on, I'm actually rambling a lot, but I'm gonna ramble a little bit more. I am reading a book. Yes, Bron is reading a book. For those of you who know me personally, I don't usually read, but I'm actually starting to read and I'm actually starting to enjoy it. At the moment, I'm reading this book. It's called 50 People Who Stuffed Up the World. Basically, this book is just what the title says. It's 50 people who stuffed up the world. Duh. You know, obviously Adolf Hitler, Osama bin Laden, and then there's Justin Bieber. I thought to myself, okay, no, this book is a lot more than just 50 people who stuffed up the world, and that's why I'm enjoying it so much. It's more about the social commentary, it's more about the social effect that these people create. It just shows how society is so easily led by one specific person. It's the same for Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is also in this book. Why is she so famous? Because she is such an influencer. Anyways, the book just kind of comments on how the society reacts to these type of people, and I'm enjoying it. Enough of the mumble jump. The actual reason I'm vlogging is, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not using crutches. I am actually walking around holding the camera without falling over. You know, of course, when I look where I go, this is really exciting for me. This is like a stepping stone of my recovery. It's like the pinnacle of my rehabilitation process. Wow, I got a little bit carried away there. I still limp a bit and I still use my crutches for long distances. This means that I can start driving, can start going to training again, I can start doing some boxing, I can start doing some like exercise, which is just really exciting. I miss boxing so much. One day I'll be able to go back to boxing and I can start punching things again. Today is a bit of a boring day. Well, not really a boring day, because I'm not gonna make any day boring. No matter if I'm sitting at home for 10 hours or going out for 10 hours. So I should be going to the physio, and then I come home, and then later I have the dentist. Okay, that's not exciting at all. I don't think there's any way in the world to make the dentist exciting. It's a normal day in the life of Bron. I'm just going to take you along with me because I just find this walking and vlogging thing so satisfying. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm talking a lot. So I'm not gonna study.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not a passion of mine at the moment. I'd rather start like dancing and doing photography.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people say that I've made a mistake, that I'm not studying. Do you think I've made a mistake?
Following your passion, I think everyone has to follow his dream, I think. Maybe some people, they can say education, you know, but I think even dancing, it's your gift. No one can.
Yeah, no one can take it away from me.
Like
yeah,
education, you know. So yeah.
Okay. You're in my vlog now. Take my badass scarf.
That's a non-scarf.
I fell so badly. But how?
I was literally walking and I tripped in a pothole. And I literally...
South African roads. The forces with Cape Town's just like, okay, we need less people in this country than this is the city.
I love my long showers.
You need to go. He's not letting me know what you're doing. That's when you know it's a problem.
And now we've got on video.
I'm sorry, no. I stopped videoing. It felt bad. I don't want to video your pain.
I've been standing here literally waiting for it to bing.
I missed it. Yeah.
I'm so in love with you.
So I just had a chocolate and I just brushed my teeth. I can't get more done than that.
You know you're at the dentist when they have a vendor for toothbrushes.
I don't know if you can sound. But I sound like really weird at the moment. Maybe that's just me interpreting the numbness. It feels so weird. They did a filling on my right side and this whole right side is just completely numb. They stuck a needle in the side of my gum. My dentist was like, oh no, you know, I'm not here to hurt you. I was like, I keep biting my cheek and biting my lips. It was the most bizarre feeling. I actually had a surgery a couple of years ago around my mouth, and it just feels like I'm back in that moment where I just couldn't feel my mouth at all. My numb was just so sore. My cheeks were just so numb afterwards, and I tried to, you know, drink one of those strawy kiddies drinks, and I was just like blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that has been my day. Still can't talk with my little numb side. I'm sorry that this was more of a talky vlog. I didn't really skydive. I didn't, you know, jump out of a plane. Oh, that is skydiving. I didn't skydive or cliff jump or any of that fancy stuff, but I just wanted to show that, like, never mind. As I was saying, I just wanted to show that you can kind of make every day interesting. I know a lot of people live their days of, oh, you know, it's just another day at work, or it's just another day at school, or it's just another day at the physio and the dentist for me. But I wanted to show that, you know, there's so many interesting things in life that often people overlook. I don't know, I just wanted to share a very different aspect to vlogging. I think part of vlogging is vlogging your experiences, but also vlogging your thoughts, your reflections, I guess, along the way. That's one thing that the surgery has really taught me, is the fact that there's so much more to life. You know, done all of these different things that I never knew I would enjoy purely because of the surgery process. If there's anyone out there who's like, I feel so alone, I feel so bedridden, I feel so bored, and I totally get what you're saying. I spent the 2 days after my surgery, I was so depressed. And I just realized, you know what? I cannot let myself get into the mindset of people being able to just bash me down. It's time to live. I've learned so much more about myself. I've learned so much more about the people around me. I think that I have a lot more empathy for people who have gone through injuries such as something like this. Even today when I saw Livy, I mean, I haven't seen her in about a year, 2 years. That little encounter today, that just made my day so much better. I appreciated that moment so much more than I would have before my surgery. I've had so much time to think about life in general. Anyways, I'm talking way too much again. I'm sure you get my point. Thank you for joining me again on this journey. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the vlog and I will see you next time. Bye! Are you having a bad day? Do you want some pampering? So I was thinking about the other... what was I thinking? Snapchat stories, or that was the ball. That was the ball. I was about to say something really bad. Gosh, this is making no sense. It's really funny when people just look at you really weirdly when you're talking to yourself. Literally cannot feel the right side of my face.